So question 5. Okay, this is a bit complicated. 5, 4, 2. It's about 11 marks. Okay, never mind. We look at this thing. I look at the semicircles. Okay, then they say that it's a part of a circle x squared plus y squared by equals to r squared, and you have the line y equals to r minus h, where h is between 0 to r. The shaded region between this thing on the line is rotated about y-axis to form a solid, which we call at the spherical cap, and the spherical cap of the height is h. By integrations, that volume of spherical cap is this show by integrations. Yeah, not so difficult. Okay, how do we show that? This is rotating. Okay, this is circle. Sorry, I'll draw until like ellipse. This part here, which is y equals to r minus h, and this is r, of course. Then this is a circle that it when it turn, it will give you a cake, something like that, right? But these are a lot of spherical circle, a lot of spherical discs here. So when it turn, it rotate. You imagine it rotate. So you give you a lot of spherical discs here. Spherical. So we need to find this spherical volume from here. Not so easy, but okay, like intuitive is not so easy, but actually it's not difficult also. So first of all, we need to know that what is the coordinate of this. This definitely is 0 and r minus h, correct? And this is r. And secondly, we need to know the length. Okay? Correct? And of course, we know that this is y, this is x. But when you do the volume, is it du equals to pi x squared times dy when you rotate, okay? The volume, surface area, bottom base area times height is the volume, right? So this dv equals to pi square x times dy. So now, you know your x square is equals to y square, r square minus y square. Okay, so you need to sub this with y. And we also know that from here, y range from 1 minus h, h minus h to r, So the volume, you easily manipulated, is something like that. dy pi r square y minus r cube over 3 times r minus h. So this is h r cube minus r cube over 3, okay, minus r square minus h minus r square r cube over 3. So this is pi, this is 2 over 3 r cube. How do we make it simple? Actually can make it simple manipulation, right? You need to do very tough one. So not so difficult. You can do that. This is r square. Put a 3r square here minus. This is r minus h square. So this is r square plus 2rh plus h square minus h square. So this become pi over 3 r cube, 2r cube minus r minus h 2r square plus 2rh minus rh minus h square. Okay. Not very friendly, seems to me. But okay lah, I know what to do. So you see, you have 2r cubed here. There's a 2r cubed. I mean, you can cancel it off lah. So no need to think too much lah. So later on, you have this minus r 2rh. Okay, this is minus so minus plus r h plus h square first. Okay, then you have this minus then you have this r you multiply already by rainbow rule lah. Okay, this minus r square. Okay, then come to this term. Okay, minus h r square, and this is 2r. Okay, r square. Hello? Hello? Who going to kacau us? Oh. So this is r 2r square minus this, and I just try to make it simple because even with 5 marks, I don't like to do manipulation. So this is minus r minus h square, so we put a h square here. So this is r square and h. I forgot there is a h here. Okay, so minus plus. Okay, also can cancel. Okay, then you have this minus, also minus plus 2rh square. Then you have this minus, all minus is minus. So ultimately only have 3 terms, these, and these. So it become pi over 3r h square minus h cubic. So this become h pi h square 3r minus h. Okay, can or cannot? So is the answer correct? So normally I'm quite careless. Yeah, I think it's correct. It's correct. It's Sean. Oh, Sean. Okay, Sean is correct. QED. Okay, so it's correct. So 5 marks you got already. Okay. Second, you get this equation right for Cap 1 and Cap 2. No questions. They ask you question B. They ask ornament is made from the spherical of radius 15 by removing 2 spherical caps on top and bottom. One is P, one is 3P from the spheres. So the plane face of the ornaments are parallel. Okay, and the volume of the ornaments shown shaded is 3402 pi cubic cm. That means that 3402 pi cubic cm. It is given that the volume of the spheres is 4/3 pi r cube. That means 3/4 pi r cube. Find the cubic equation certified P and hence find the value of P okay so it's not so difficult So this is the means that big sphere minus your Cap 1 and Cap 2 So just now to Cap 1 is that the distance is P. Okay, so the distance is P, which means that from the center which is 15, the R is equals to 15 minus P, correct? Or 15 minus P, the R. And we know that, sorry, the R, the H is 15 minus P for cap 1. Cap 2, because it's at the bottom, so the H for cap 2 is equal to 15 minus 3P. Because it's half circle, so it doesn't matter and top or bottom. So we just can use symmetrical principle. So which means that volume at cap 1 is equal to, just we can copy down the thing, pi h 15 minus p square divided by 3 times 15 minus 15 plus p. Correct? So you just touch up a bit. That means it's 2 times 15, 30 lor. 30 plus p. This is a cap 1. Cap 2, well, only 4 marks. Cap 2 is equal to 1 over 3 pi 15 minus 3p square, and 3 times 15, okay, minus 15 plus 3p, okay. So this is the same thing, is 1 over 3, 15 minus 3p square, 30 plus 3p. So the total volume is 3 over 4 pi times 15 cube. The radius is 15 cube. So which means that the entire volume is equals to 4 over 3 pi 15 cube minus 15 minus 15 square, 30 minus p minus 15 minus 3p square, 30 minus 3p. Okay, so they say that the shaded volume is 3402. Then we have to solve this equation. Pi we can omit it. 3402 times 3 divided by 4 is equals to 15 square, 15 cube minus 15p square, 30 minus p, and minus of 15 minus 3p, 30 minus 3p. Okay, you can use calculator to solve it. Do you have a calculator can solve the equation? I think you can, right? This calculator, I think they're allowed to do that. Do we have a better method to solve this? I doubt so. Okay, so we look at the calculator. Then you get the P, it is equals to 15.6 or 3, or P equals to minus 5.25. So we know that cannot be minus, and cannot be more than 15. So P have to be 3. Okay, so I think you use the calculator to solve it better, because this is, unless you really like to go into details. Actually, 3402 times 4 times 3 divided by 4 is a whole number or not? It's not. Then it is rather difficult. So it is good that you use your calculator to do your manipulations. Okay, yeah, go seek or whatever. Oh. So this is questions B, your 5P already. Then question C, what we will get is here, right? 15 minus P, and this is 3, right? And this is 30 minus 3. This is the cap 1 and cap 2. So we get the answer is P is 3 after a long manipulations. So then now what we need to do is that very simple. A different ornament is made by making 2 parallel cuts on another field of radius 15. The volume of this second ornament is less than the volume of ornament in part B. Okay, first condition. Second condition, the top face of the second ornament have the same radius as the top face of the ornament in part B lah. That means that the distance from the tip is P lor. Okay, the bottom surface of the ornament has the same radius of the bottom surface of this second ornament has the same radius as the bottom surface of the ornament in part B. Then they say that it's made by 2 parallel cuts to another spherical radius of 15. The volume of this second ornament is less than the volume of the ornament in part B. The top face of the second ornament has the same radius as the top face of the first in part B. Very strange, huh? So how you do that? This is a bit IQ questions, huh? So this is P, this is 3P, first one. Then the second one, it also will have the same, how you call it? I mean the same, but they say that the second ornament is less than the volume of the first ornament in part B. And this is 15, still 15. So how do we see that? Okay lah, very simple lah. If let's say the volume is not the same, you put a center line here. Okay, for the first ornament, you put center line here. The first one, I cut P for you. Second one, I reserve another 3P here. So isn't that smaller? That is smaller, no? Okay, so it's a smaller volume. So now they ask us to find the volume of the second ornament given your answer in the exact multiple of pi. How? Okay, we look at this. So this, the green one, give us 3. This is what they give 302 pi 33402. So the green one, they give this volume. Okay. second one, we know, as long as I know from the second one, as long as this is a half of the sphere, right? Half of the sphere. So it's not even half of a sphere, correct? Half of a sphere, then so now is less than half of a sphere. So how do we relate an original sphere and this sphere? So just now we get the volume of the cap for P equals to 3, right? Okay, the volume of the cap is 1 over 3 pi cap 1 P square over 45 minus P no. So just now, okay. This is half of the sphere. Half of the sphere. As long as I deduct this, okay, and I deduct this, I got this blue one. So half of the spheres, R cubed, right? Okay, minus of VP1 minus of VP. Oh no, it's not minus of. Is so minus VP1 is a cap lah, so it is not cap volume. So it's minus of correct lah. So this volume is what? Is V half minus V cap cap 2. This V half minus V cap 2. So this is a V half. You need to minus cap 1. You minus V1 minus V cap 2. So that means that is V cap 1 plus V cap 2. Correct? So 3024 pi 3420 pi is equals to, just now, V total minus V cap 1 minus V cap 2. So that means that now I just need to come again. So this is a half here. Half here I minus V cap 1, okay, minus of this volume here, which is V half minus V cap 1. V half minus V cap 1 is V half minus V cap 1 this thing. Then so V half minus V cap 1 minus V half plus V cap 1 plus V cap 1. So this is V half minus, so this is V cap 2 minus V cap 1. So we have, just now what we have here is that we have P equals to 3. So you just sub in P equals to 3, phi V cap 2 minus V cap 1 will do. And what will be the volume. Okay, easy peasy. So